Hey y'all, well, first of all, welcome, okay? I'm so sorry I didn't get the tape last night. I thought I was, and COVID's definitely a journey. And so I went with what the body said, and the body said rest. But let's get into it, y'all. Now, let me tell you first. So, a wise person, because I'm going to tie it in, told me, okay, well, they're not really wise, but I'm just saying that. Don't trust a man. You cannot trust a man with straight back cornrows. And I said, girl, that sounds crazy. Now, I'm not talking about nobody's daddy, nobody's brother, nobody's cousin, nobody's husband, boyfriend, because there are exceptions to the rule. But I'm just saying in general. She said, don't trust a man with straight back cornrows. I said, girl, that's crazy. And Lord behold, my business. And Lord behold, if last night Jesse didn't prove me doggone right. Now, so Jesse and Felipe go on a date with the new girls. Now, is it bad that they're, exploring their options? No. It is how you go about it that is the issue. When the new girls came, it was just like, ooh, like, thank God, so I can get some more options from these ugly girls. That's how they acted to me. So when Deb throughout the episode, who was with Jesse, was kind of feeling that, I was like, well, girl, I feel, because it being on the show, period, puts you in a very vulnerable place because especially initially, you're being judged off your looks. And so when you feel like you're being tossed away, kind of, it can make you question yourself. And they're all at really young ages, and it's a hard time, y'all. And don't even get me, Felipe, I told y'all before, he reminds me of Will, and not even the best of Will from last season. I'm really not here for him, and it's not, it does have something to do with how let me not say that, because you have a right to have a type. But I'm going to put this on the producers and the people who put together the show. I can't even put it on Felipe. Felipe has a type. It's not Sereniti. Fine. But can we please? I mean, granted, let me first acknowledge also, we have two black women. And, if you have got Valerie, a girl of color, or, I would put her in the same, in a category of other, obviously. And then we have Zeta and Serenity. Zeta. I'm going to make sure I get her name right, but nonetheless. And Zeta and Serenity, I feel like, are really just used as props. Like they're just, checking off the boxes. They're tokens. And I'm sick of that every year. Every year, black girl gets picked last. Guys, when they're talking about their types, it's never describing how these girls look. I mean, it's always like but I'm open, or, maybe. And the only time, most of the time, not all the time, but the only time typically that the guys even seem to, and this can include black guys too, typically, that they seem to be interested are when they realize that America is invested in these girls and likes them. It's like, I was still kind of thinking about you. You have been thinking about me the whole doggone time. But let me also, because as I'm thinking, Timmy is not in that category. Okay, but I'm going to shout out Timmy in a second. Well, thus far, Timmy is not in that category. But I'm going to put Timmy on the back burner because I'm going to come back, talk about Timmy. So when I see Jesse and Felipe on the date, whatever. But just producers, okay, y'all? Look at me. Let's talk about it, because I've talked about it for a couple of years now. But can we please do some thorough investigation? If you need help from the public, just say so. Get the Reddit crew. The Reddit crew, they know everything. They be in people's Venmos. They know the blood types of the people. Talk to them, because there is no way y'all don't know these people's types. Talk to their mamas, talk to their daddies, talk to their cousins. Go on their MySpace, their Vines, whatever. I don't know how it could, contingent upon the age. You can get some of these older social media things and see what their types are. See their prom pictures. See who they look. Who do you see them in the pictures of the yearbook? We really need to do some thorough investigation. Because if you're going to have these girls, and it's not just black girls, it's, redhead, whatever, make sure that if you have a selection of beautiful young women, make sure that you are putting people on there who are interested in at least each type of woman. I mean, of course, I'm not saying that because personalities, you might not like their personality, you might like, but just out of respect to the very show that you're creating and for what some of the girls of color of the past have brought to the show. Again, like I said yesterday, Lord, love it or hate them, you know, they brought something to the show. So please, just give them doggone respect. But okay, I digress. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that alone. So Deb, let me talk to her because that was my little TED talk. That was my vent. I'm okay. I'm good. Deb, girl, Jesse, if he don't want you or whatever, let it go. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, and I get it. It's okay to be vulnerable. But let me say this. It is okay, like I said before, to, you know, to play the field, because that's what the show is about. We're not married. They're not, you know, you're supposed to play the field. That's what you're supposed to do. But it's a way to go about it, okay? And so just the way Jesse kind of just like, I didn't really love the way he did it. Felipe, he's for the streets. And streets. I know how to. And Isaiah, you know, he's cute too. I didn't really love the way he kind of dismissed Sydney. And I know, you know, because everybody is trying to feel their way out and trying to feel their way through. And I wasn't really feeling that. That's why I was so glad when Mandy picked Andy. And I don't even like Andy. Like, he just doesn't, well, let me say, he hasn't shown me anything that's, well, I guess he's been memorable in some ways, but he could go. He could go. You know, and out of all the guys, you know, since we are on a looking basis, I guess, of what, you know, who's the cutest, you know, I think Isaiah is really cute. You know, like or hate Felipe, he's cute, I guess. Jesse's cute. Timmy's cute. You know, so I'm like, bye. But, you know, for real. Okay. And Andy seemed happy also, because I'm not saying he wasn't interested in Courtney, but that really didn't seem like his type either. He kind of sounded off like he liked that type, and Mandy's what he got, and we'll see where it goes. Timmy, I really like Timmy, y'all, and I keep saying it because I really thought I was not gonna like Timmy when I saw the trailers. And I saw him and he was speaking and he kept saying, for sure. I was like, oh, he's going to get on my last nerve. But he is absolutely adorable. He's adorable. I like that, you know, I like that he's with Sarah. And even if they don't last, that's right. Because he showed interest in Mandy. You know, when they did the challenge and they kissed. But how you handle it as a man, out of respect, like, y'all, round of applause for Timmy, okay? Timmy. It is okay to be interested in other girls, but you can do it without making the other girl feel less than. And it's just like, yeah, you know, it's cool. Or don't show, and then even if it's not just for making the girl seem less than, you don't show all your hands, you don't show your cards, okay? And I just thought, okay, wow, Timmy, okay, you know, it's just like, yeah, you know, I'm just playing the field, I'm just seeing, I'm just kind of, and the authenticity for me, and this is what I'm talking about when we come to picking guys or picking girls, pick authentic people. And it does, because that's not necessarily my type of guy, but I appreciate it when I looked over and I saw Timmy in them slides and those socks, y'all. It was just the authenticity for me. I was just like, wow, he has the confidence to truly just step out and be himself on national TV. I was like, well, I'll be doggone. Come on, Timmy. So I like Timmy. I'm going to see where that goes. And I'm hoping that other girls like him too. I hope that Zeta really likes him, because at first I didn't think, I think she liked him enough, kind of, and maybe she thought that he was, I guess maybe what I thought initially, like, but, you know, who knows, maybe that will blossom into somebody. I really pray and hope that Serenity finds somebody, because it's something about her, or let me say about her experience that of course reminds me of years past. So whether it be Justine, whether it be Cachet initially, like, and I'm not even gonna get into that because I know everybody said the Cinco was, you know, we're just gonna leave that in the past. But I never thought that he was truly interested in her either. So I want guys that are interested in these girls. Like, because we got too much great personalities for we to keep having guys that are only interested once they realize that America's vested in these girls, okay? So, maybe they got something else up their sleeve. We're going to see. That's why we keep watching. That's why, it's daily and consistent, okay? And so, we're going to see. We're going to see. Like I said, I'm rooting for Serenity, girl. I'm rooting for you, Sydney. Sydney, don't be crying about Isaiah, because that girl didn't even pick Isaiah, okay? And so now, let's see what he does. But honestly, he probably is going to be good because he's cute. But it's okay. Courtney, you good. Don't worry about Andy. Andy not even going to be on the show that long, okay? You good, Courtney? Timmy and Zidane. I don't know if y'all gonna be together, but y'all cute though. Jesse. Well, let me say, because Valerie has not picked yet. Because that was where we left off with the cliffhanger. I don't know. Deb, you could be in trouble, but even if I don't know. I mean, but if you're, girl, Deb, you're gonna be good too. You got a good personality. At first I was like, it could be considered whiny or whatever. But after I keep watching this, and then life hits you, it is so hard to put yourself out there and be vulnerable in front of everybody. Essentially, literally be judged off your looks and say, Now, granted, obviously on some level they've seen their personalities a little bit longer, what a day. But, okay, fine, whatever. But girl, you're going to be good. I really like Deb. So, I hope she's here to stay and let's give us a little bit more. Did I leave anybody else out? If I did, I don't know, but I'm rooting for everybody, and I'm just waiting for these little raggedy men, Felipe. I won't call Jesse raggedy just yet, but Felipe, you can't even play the game right. But we're gonna digress, and we're gonna go on that tomorrow, okay? But let's see where tonight takes us. I'm so excited. Let me know what y'all thinking in the comments. Let me know who some of your favorites are. I've told you mine. And I can't wait to get into tonight's episode. Hopefully my health, y'all, my health. And excuse I'm a nursing mommy, and I'm just trying to live, y'all. But let's get into it tonight. And I can't wait to check in with you guys. Definitely hit that like button and subscribe for more recaps. And I'll talk to you later.